All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more series here tonight. It is going to be another Division C matchup, and it's going to be between Sleepers and Silver Knights, the number 1 and the number 8 seed here. I do have Weevil on the casting desk with me. How you feeling tonight, buddy?
Tired, but we're here. I'm excited.
You better be, because we have one more. We got to keep it hype. It is late. I'm an old man, like I said, but we're going to do our best to keep it hype. Hopefully it's not another 4-0 sweep. I want some content, even though I do want sleep. But I'm hoping for the content, make it a little bit more exciting. But we're, like I said, we're a little bit behind schedule. We got a lot of people wanting to take some sleep. So this is the Division C bracket. I already talked about it a little bit, but the last match we did see was match H, and that's the bottom left-hand corner of your guys' screens there. And then the match we're going to be seeing is match C, which is all the way up at the top between Sleepers and Silver Knights. So Silver Knights already played a series here in the playoffs. They already had to beat out Short Kings to progress to the point of facing Sleepers. So this Silver Knights team has to go through the gauntlet in order to get to land to this top seed. You know, they take out Short Kings, then they immediately face the number 1 seed, and then after that they're going to have to face Noah's Ark to make it to land. Weevil, that is such a rough time to get to land, man.
It's definitely a tough run for them that they're gonna have to make. But I think if anyone can do it, their seeding doesn't show their skill. I think this is so close that it can certainly happen.
I think let me pull up the stats real quick. I just want to mention this real quick. So the number 1 seed of Sleepers, they are 5-3. 5 wins, 3 losses on the regular season. This Silver Knights team, who drops all the way down to the 8 seed, is 4-4.
One game difference.
one game win differential between the number 1 seed and the number 8 seed. So even though there's a large seed difference here, it's going to be any's game. That's just how competitive this Division C is. So we're going to go ahead and toss it into some more individual stats here. First up is the Sleepers. They went 5-3, like I said, on the regular season. They are led by the GOAT himself, Complex Marksman. And boy, oh boy, this guy really drafted a strong team. He's at 1.14 goals per game. And then really probably the main steal of the entire draft, Division C draft, is this man Spoopyman. He has been such a good asset for this team. He is also over a goal per game. Right alongside Complex as the second pick on this team, shooting 34%, lights out, three shots per game, nothing to be ashamed of. And then they're going to be joined by Tyler 8G, who's not having the best season stats wise, but he is, he's doing all right. He's definitely fulfilling his position because they're the number 1 seed in the most competitive division in DCRL. So good stuff coming up from the Sleepers team. The next team is going to be Silver Knights, and I'm going to let Weevil talk about these guys a little bit.
For sure. Yeah. Pretty decent, solid team here. Penn, personal friend of mine. Looks like he's just leading his team right now. Definitely the captain to be. Almost a goal per game. Getting over almost about 1.5 saves a game too. So you'll see him on the defense quite a bit. Taking the most shots on his team. Almost the highest shooting percentage. He's an all-around very solid player. Then you have Green Guy, who won Div D last semester.
Yep.
Fantastic player. He was a striker. I think he was MVP striker of last semester, and so he picked him up, and he's been doing him very solid for this entire team, or for this entire season. And then unfortunately, Majestic Raptor not looking too great on the stats, but he makes a really good third player for them. I've had the privilege and pleasure of sitting in on some of their replay reviews, and they are he's a very solid third player.
Yeah, one player that I'm so impressed with this season here in Division C is Green Guy. You already mentioned it. In my opinion, he was the regular season MVP in all of Division D last semester. This guy was literally running Division D. I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty sure at some point in the season last semester, he was getting close to that 2 goals per game average. He was so far up there. I'm not going to call him a complete carry, but this man was putting the team on his back. And then that Plague team ended up just getting better and better. Photonut really comes in clutch, in the later half. But Green Guy, he's having himself a season in Division C too. 0.72 goals per game. He's right up there with his captain Penn. So and shooting that 35%, like you said. I mean, I'm super impressed with Green Guy, and I'm really excited to see him play and maybe potentially win back-to-back seasons in 2 different divisions. That'd be absolutely fun to watch.
Yeah.
But I do think we have everybody in. I'm gonna make sure they're ready. Weevil, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you first what your predictions are gonna be for this matchup.
I'm gonna go against the grain. Seedings are a lie. I think Silver Knights are gonna take this.
Okay.
We'll go 4-2. I'll give it 4-2.
Okay. I mean, I see the shout. I mean, it seems very what's the word? Obvious up front. You know, you have a number 1 seed and a number 8 seed, right? It seems like it should be obvious, but like we said before, there's literally only 1 win difference in the regular season between these 2 teams. So it's gonna be whoever shows up, right?
It's a toss-up.
That's really what it's gonna be. It's gonna be who can show up tonight and make this thing happen. I'm gonna go against you. I'm gonna trust the number 1 seed in sleepers. My boy Tyler 8G, one of the, I would call him kind of like the class clown, you know, of DCRL. I think he's gonna have himself a series. I think this might be a Tyler 8G legacy series. I'm hoping for it. I'm gonna say sleepers take this one. We're gonna go 5. We're gonna go 5. 4-1. I'm gonna predict that one. But predictions are up if you are in the chat. There's a couple minutes, couple seconds left to put in your votes at the end before we do get into this one. Our last series of the night getting underway here. Game number 1 between Sleepers and Silver Knights.
Yeah, I think as far as a player to watch out for both these teams, I think we're gonna see Green Guy. Like we talked about him earlier, he's just kind of a shooting menace right now, and so if he can pop off and get his shots on, he's gonna take Silver Knights to a pretty good victory, I would say. And then for the other side, Complex Marksman, he's a crazy shooter. He always seems to push it on. Yeah, he's a shooter. But to be honest, any of those guys could pop off here. But I think my spotlight player is going to be Complex Marksman, the captain.
I completely agree. Another one that's going to be crazy is Spoopy Men. Like you said, one of the steals of the draft. The nets will open a little bit for Green Guy here. Knocked aside by Spoopy Men. Complex is going to come in on the defense. And I'm noticing a little bit of a car change. I'm so used. I think Green Guy used the same car all of last season. And now we're seeing him come out with a similar car design, but it's red. Yeah, we see Tech7 red guy in the chat. I like that. A little bit of a change of pace, maybe for Green Guy. Maybe a reason why.
Is Raptor okay?
Is Raptor okay? I'm noticing
he's upside down. Yep.
Cam disconnects.
And he's completely upside down. They're opting to play it, I think. Oh, he's back. We're good.
I'm not sure what we want to...
He DC'd. We're good. I think it's up to them if they want to restart, but...
I mean, they're just continuing playing. I mean, there's nothing I can do if they just want to keep playing. He's back. No goal came from it. So I think we're just going to run with it.
We're just going to keep going. There you go.
I would say if there was a goal that happened, I would say normally we'd probably run it back. Spoopy Man is able to get a goal.
And there's no turning back now.
There is no turning back now. So I'll give him like a couple more seconds maybe to try and call that one back. But if nothing happens, we're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll with it. So a little bit of a scuffed start. A little bit of a scuffed start here, hopefully.
Oh, he's got it again.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna
maybe okay, maybe we should restart.
Restart.
We'll give him, the one goal, I would say. Because he was there for that one, but
so a little bit of technical difficulties here for Raptor, our boy. We're gonna make sure he's in spick and span shape. I'm gonna go ahead and toss it back over here for a little bit. Servers are being a little wacky today, I do know that. I'm gonna say we'll...
Do you know what timestamp was?
I don't know the timestamp. Can anybody maybe in the chat kind of help us out here? Maybe see about what time that he disconnected. But we'll have to run it back.
They ran with it for the first goal, so I think we give them that first one.
Yeah. Unless we just go for a complete restart.
at 3:02. Second goal was 3:01. Okay, so we'll go until like.
So
Yeah,
everyone stand still. Don't, or let's see. How should we do this? Because we want to get one goal. We want that goal to be scored right at like 3 minutes or 3:02 or whatever. So
yeah.
So
Until
no
3:02.
goals until yeah. Right at 3:02. Sleepers score a goal.
Yep.
Don't score until then. We back.
I think that one will be saved by either you or me, so we'll have to for stats sake.
Rip stats.
Yeah. Oh, I might count that second goal too.
Yeah. The stats are going to be weird.
Yeah.
Okay. They got it under control. We're going to go ahead.
Cool.
Recreate the
Hopefully it doesn't happen
match
again.
here.
Yeah, if it happens again, I don't know.
Yeah, that'll be rough if it does. But we're gonna get a little bit of entertainment here as these guys are just gonna drive around for a couple minutes. Not too sure what we're gonna talk about, but we're just gonna send it. Just
I want
chill
to talk
for.
about Green Guy's car. I want to look at his car a little bit more. Talk about some of the decals.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if it's the same decal. That's kind of what I'm wondering. I don't know if it's the same decal.
Isn't it the wow, what do they call that? Not mainframe.
No, not mainframe. It's like it's a Tron car. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, it's got like the highlights around it.
Yeah, we just see some tomfoolery happening
Pen.
here. Pen's showing off some
Just carrying
skills.
it.
Pen's keeping warm here. Do you guys remember when Squishy? Remember when Squishy did this? I think there was like a 0 second. They were down and like he was on C9.
Yep, and they just passed each other.
They were just passing around for like 2 minutes, and like everybody lost their mind because nobody had really like seen or done that before, and people were just like losing their minds. It got clipped and put everywhere.
Yeah, dude, the Mex display was crazy.
Yeah.
Are you able to get Raptor's camera back?
I can. I didn't realize that it was down and out. Bro got knocked like Fortnite. He's back though. He got revived.
He got sent to the Shadow Realm, but we got his reboot card.
we got Raptor's reboot card. Okay,
Wrong game, but same company.
Yeah. I've asked this to every other caster now. How are you feeling about the new update that happened? The boost indicators.
It is weird. I'm real. Like at our level, I feel like it's just another thing that we have to look at. But until we get used to it, I don't like it.
Yeah,
I'm sure I will once I get used to it, though.
My opinion is, a lot of people were talking about like the skill ceiling, right? Because it is a skill to, know exactly what your teammates' boost is, and both your opponents. I don't know. It's definitely a debate. I think no matter what, you innately have to learn that skill in order to rank up in Rocket League to a high rank.
Agreed.
But nonetheless, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Game is remade back to where it was. 3 minutes left on the clock. Sleepers up by 1. Hopefully, we don't get another disconnect, because that would be catastrophic. And we don't have a lot of time to remake series. So hopefully we stick around for this one, as Swoopy Men right off the bat going for a skim shot. It's on net, but put off to the side by the Silver Knights defense. Green Guy keeps that one out of danger's way there. Gets a touch over in the corner. Tyler going for a shot.
Double commit.
Can't quite find a double commit.
My God, own goal.
Own goal comes out, and Swoopy Man gets the credit for that one.
It's just such a tragic own goal. I mean, Spoopy touched it and Tyler just missed it, and then the only touches that came out for the last 5 seconds were on the own side of Silver Knights there. Just absolutely devastating, really.
Yeah, it's definitely not how you want to start off.
Not a great way to start off.
Yeah. But if you're a Sleepers fan or a Sleepers player, you'll definitely take those every day of the week, especially with what's on the line here in playoffs. No eliminations or LAN qualifications happening in this match, but it's just one step on the path to that point. It's huge still, as Raptor makes a huge save out of his own end. Complex trying to carry this one out, but gets denied by Penn, who gets a good pass over to Raptor, who almost gets around to Penn. Might have a follow-up, and Tyler can't find the touch, and that is just a beautiful play. Penn over to Raptor, puts it off the backboard, and Penn gets around it, wraps his car around that ball, and they get their first goal of the series.
That demo coming out from I believe it was Raptor was just beautiful. Allowed for that ball to just sail in the net, made it really awkward for the last defender on sleepers. And you had mentioned that, yeah, there's really not much stakes in this match. You know, no qualification or elimination yet, but you want to win because that means you only have to play one less game. And as I was saying, that Complex Marksman, our spotlight player, slots one just past the Penn there. Couldn't quite get to it.
Yeah, I'm noticing that I'm trying to get Raptor's cam back, and it's really struggling right now. Same with Green Guy's cam. People are just going down right now. Like I said, getting knocked like Fortnite right now. Just going out for the count. They're still in the game though. That's all that really matters.
Yep.
Absolutely love to see this. Tyler AG trying to slot something on, but a good save from the captain. Penn there as Complex tries to keep this one in. Pet aside by Raptor. Swoopy gonna put this one off the wall. Complex being an annoyance right now. Penn's just gonna take that every day of the week. Maybe Swoopy's there for the shot, but he can't quite get the power on it.
Yeah, it was so close. Swoopy was there for the count. He just couldn't quite get the power off to slot it on. And then Raptor trying for something a little bit awkward here. Penn also just no boost to his name. Has to trust his teammates on the backside to save these. Big 50 on front of the net, but they couldn't finish it off.
That's just Raptor hits the gym, apparently. I was not expecting him to get that good of a 50, but it was good.
And a huge demo. He just got turned. It's just in.
Green Guy's going to get the credit for that, but I don't know. I think Penn should get at least an assist for that one. A huge demo on the back line. Spoopy doesn't find the touch, and that combination of events ends up in a Silver Knights goal. They're back within 1 goal now. 41 seconds to go here in game 1. Sleepers need to hold on for just 40 short, it should be short seconds, but that could be the longest time when you only have a 1 goal lead. Spoopy gets a touch off the sidewall here. Complex tries to get something going, shut down by Green Guy. Tyler, the third man for this team, has no boost to work with. He's gonna just throttle his way, just hold right trigger all the way into this orange end. And 20 seconds to go, Weevil. Silver Knight needs something right here.
Aggression's going to be their best friend right now. Getting more demos off, that's going to lead them to some goals now. As of this straight-up game, it is currently 2-2. I mean, I know it's 3-2, but kind of gifted that first goal. And then, actually, that own goal, too, is really what's putting them behind right now.
I was going to say that same thing.
Yeah, hopefully in the next game, like, they just don't own goal. They can go ahead.
Yeah, just don't own goal.
In the lead. Yeah, there you
just
go.
don't own goal, boys, and then you would have been tied. It's just that easy, right?
Yep, just chalk that one up. Chalk that one up. You're not DCing anymore. You're not own goaling anymore. You're done.
I would argue that that first goal that we still credited to Sleepers wasn't because of that disconnect. Maybe the only way that I could see you arguing it is if your rotations were still messed up or something from him not being there, but I think there's a solid 20 to 30 seconds after he was back that goal scored. So I'm gonna stick with the guns if they want to dispute that, if we want to challenge that play. I don't know what we want to do later, but I don't think anybody's gonna argue about it.
Next.
So
nope, I think they just go next.
Yep, I think that needs to be the mindset.
Yep, they just need to. It was just a chalk game from the beginning with the DC. What's up?
Look at the touches.
What?
We're never. I'm gonna screenshot that. I'm gonna screenshot that on my end. Just
that was from him carrying it.
Yep. I'm gonna say that in the chat. 531 touches. I won't say that.
Shouldn't he have like 1,000 points at that?
So actually we had this discussion. I had this discussion with the V-Storm in the Discord. I think Rocket League has a way of detecting touches. I think Rocket League has its own way of detecting touches, which counts for your +2 points every time you touch it. And then our overlay has a completely separate plugin that's different from whatever Rocket League does it. So It's not the same things, but I think that, yeah, V-Storm's in the chat. I think that does settle the debate. I think it's a little bit different. But anyways, game number 2 underway here. Sleepers taking game number 1. Silver Knights did keep it a little close. Again, an unfortunate own goal really was the main difference in that game. And they're going to look to strike back here in game 2.
Agreed. I think this is going to be where they come out physical. Penn almost was reading that, but Tyler AG kind of a nice third man for the Sleepers team. I really think he's a big reason why they've succeeded so far. Is he just kind of plays well and plays that defensive role very well, while his teammates just put on the aggression and the shots. As I say, that Raptor is going to be that that first contender. Green guy gets a soft little touch to behind, and Spoopy looks to pop it in, but he couldn't quite, so Penn gets an easy clear here. He's just gonna hold it right now, opting to 50 with the complex. And Green guy gets a nice clear, just a little past Tyler, who can't get a good touch.
Yeah, the aggression so far from Sleeper is looking pretty good. Silver Knights trying to just maintain the defense. They're doing a pretty decent job as they find their way towards this blue end. Coming right back the other way again, though, from Spoopy Men, kind of trying to clear this one in. Can't quite do so. Green guy gets a good 50 off the back while Tyler makes an awkward touch, but Complex, the captain of this team, comes in flying. Raptor goes for almost a crazy in. That's free. Actually, not free. Penn needed to put some power on that one, and he does. And Silver Knights find themselves in the lead for the first time here in the series.
Fantastic shot. Complex almost was able to save that. Just unfortunately flipped into his net rather than out of it. I think if he had just not touched his jump button, he might have been able to save that. But it's still a fantastic shot from Penn no matter what.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's a good way to start off the game for sure. Because I don't think that game got away from them by any means. Game number 1 I'm talking about. So that's definitely a good way to start off the game with some good momentum here. As they find themselves in the lead. 3 minutes left to go here in the game. Green guy's gonna come in flying, tries to go for the angle. Penn is there for the follow-up, but just not able to get solid contact on it. Good demo from Green guy, but Complex is gonna be there. No follow-up from Silver Knights. He's gonna have a lot of time and space. Goes up off the wall, gets a flip. Tyler commits to it, and that's another commit from Spoopy Men and doesn't find contact, and that's gonna be another one for Silver Knights.
Silver Knights is just, I don't know if it's just Silver Knights being really aggressive or Sleepers just not positioning themselves well, or maybe it's a combination of both. But something needs to fix on the Sleeper side, because they're not looking like the number 1 seed team right now.
They really aren't, but I mean, again,
seeding doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's
because one goal separated, or one series win separates these teams, even though it's the number 1 and 8 seed. So again, it's so far, but yet so close at the same time.
Like hypothetical at this point. I mean,
yeah,
it's theoretical seeding.
Yeah, that's a miss from Spoopy Men, but Complex able to come back in and get one back here, bring it back within 1 goal. Oh, I thought Spoopy had an open net there, but he actually got 50'd. My bad, yeah. Spoopy. I don't mean to disrespect you, my G. But good 50 coming from him, and good follow-up from Complex to get their first this game.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very good contest from Spoopy. Just was very aggressive, and his teammate was waiting for him on the backboard or in the midfield to collect his clear.
Love to see it. We'll see if they can get another one here as Spoopy tries to put one in the bottom left corner here. Spoopy's going to go yet again. Double commit comes out from Silver Knights. They're safe for now, but Complex going to rip one on net. Raptor gets a huge save to barely keep him alive. And that was a good play from Sleepers to put that pressure on, but Silver Knights hold it together defensively and stay out of harm's way, at least for now, but Sleepers maintaining this pressure so much right now. It's been spending a lot of time. Penn goes missing out of the corner. Can't quite get a challenge on it, but he is going to still have the boost to go for this one. Green guy going for a skim shot. Maybe it's a fake. Raptor goes up for it. Spoopy's going to need to make a touch, and he does.
Yeah. Penn might be looking for a redirect, but he couldn't quite get the power off. He's got an open net here. Oh, and he just slots it in. It's an easy touch off. Tyler's just, I don't know. Oh, wait, that wasn't Tyler. Sorry. Complex just missing the clear.
Yeah, you can see him shaking his head in the cams there. He wants that one back. Those are hard, right? I mean, it's a must-touch situation. All you got to do is touch the ball there to avoid a goal, and just doesn't find it.
Frustrating goals to give up.
Yeah, it really is, and that's a huge part of Rocket League. We always talk about this is your mental, right? I mean, I would argue that it's pretty damn close to being about 50% of your skill in Rocket League is your mental. If you can keep a good mental and not get tilted and get off your game, I mean it's a huge skill to have. It's one of the most underrated things, and that right there is a huge thing. I mean, a Complex, if you're him, you need to just go next, not worry about it too much. And Penn gets a good read off the backboard, and they're gonna go up 4-1 now here in game 2. 30 seconds left.
Jeez, fantastic clear from Raptor, and caught all the sleepers up on the wrong side of the field, and Penn has the boost to get up there and read the backboard touch.
Yeah, and I just gotta say it right now. What a regain from Silver Knights. I mean, you start off game 1 with a disconnecting player, probably throwing off your mojo a little bit, but what a way to come back here in game 2. I'm gonna say it just because it's a good storyline.
Oh, that's another one.
Oh my gosh, Raptor!
What a touch! I think we were a little smokescreen there, but I could just tell by the angle that was going in. It was a fantastic touch there, just right around both defenders. He threaded that too.
He did. That was through 2 defenders and perfectly bottom left, absolutely slotted there from Raptor. We get to call his name here, other than the fact that he's disconnecting. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying before, just a fantastic regain here from Silver Knights. They're up 5-1, pretty much over here for this game. But like I said, just talked about it. Mental regain and your mental fortitude in general in Rocket League is so important, and Silver Knights displaying it very well right now. Especially after that game 1 with Raptor disconnecting, throws your mojo off. So kudos to them for regaining and taking this game number 2.
Yeah, I think they did a very good job. Everyone was involved in their plays. They played their defense pretty well. They had 5 saves on the board out of the 9 shots coming from sleepers, which I think could maybe point to a problem on the sleeper side. They only scored 1 goal out of 9 shots, and so maybe they're just not putting the ball quite on target. But you can't deny the defense when it's a good shot. Silver Knights are there to block it. So
yeah, I think something that you have to look at too is the Silver Knights saves. They also have 5 saves of their own, whereas sleepers only have 1. They had 1 save between the 3 players there. So I think one of the main issues is you need to do something about the Silver Knights defense, because so far they've been rock solid. They've been locking down. They maintained 9 shots and only 1 of them went in. So I mean, if I'm sleepers right now, hopefully they're not listening. I'm giving them advice, but if I'm sleepers, I'm looking for demos. I'm looking for demos.
Agreed.
Disrupt the current defensive stature that this Silver Knights team has, to try and open up those rotations a little bit. If you can't do that, this Silver Knights team is going to start running away with this, I think.
That's what you gotta do against a more aggressive team, is take them out of the play, disrupt their offense, disrupt their rotations, just kind of disorient them, because those 3 seconds that they're taken out of the game is a very large amount of time to be taken away.
I completely agree. Game 3 underway.
Another shot.
And what a good combination play there. What a fantastic clear here from Green Guy. And Penn is perfectly waiting, and what a finish from Penn to put that one away. That's a great way to start off this game.
Complex just couldn't get to it. Penn was just waiting. I don't know if that was calmed or if it was just Penn just happened to be there, but it looked too calculated to not have been calmed.
Oh,
and that's
another one.
Yeah, almost a huge fake coming out to lead to a goal, but couldn't quite put it on. As we see Raptor taking a nice little touch here. It might get around another, but gets beat to the ball. Penn actually gets 50 by Tyler AG, which leaves it to the middle, but Green Guy's there to put a nice little pop from the opposite direction that he's coming in. A triple commit on defense, but it works out for them. As Spoopy goes up, might look for a shot, but Penn is just too fast in the air for these guys.
Yeah, that's a great clear from Penn to dismiss all that pressure that they had. That's huge coming from the captain there, Pendragon. And now they transfer to offense as Raptor tries to get something going, but gets shut down by Tyler 8G, trying to get something going off the wall. Doesn't quite find the touch. Complex just being annoying right now. Almost finds a good skim shot there. Spoopyman as the third man gets a nice pop up. He's going to try and go for another one. Almost puts that one top right, and that would have been a great statement goal for them, because that is exactly what Sleepers need right now. They've been quiet since game number 1. They need something to ignite their offense, whether it's a good demo play, someone popping off. Might be it for Spoopyman, but again, this defense holding strong for Silver Knights, and that's just open. Tyler AG.
Ooh, Tyler
comes in hot. It's a beautiful shot, puts it a little bit. I think he could have placed it a little bit more right, but Penn just not able to get back. He gets a piece of it, but gets redirected. Sleepers find their first one.
Yeah, I think that was just fantastic on Complex's part. I mean, he got a nice pass down middle, which Tyler was just there for, and unfortunately, the hyper aggression from Silver Knights kind of just led to that goal being scored there, I think.
I think so as well. Good 50 out of this orange corner. Spoopyman hearing this one as third man. Tyler is last man back here. He's going to need to make a touch, looking a little bit awkward here. What in the...
What happened?
I don't know what just happened. Raptor... Raptor banks it off the backboard, and Green Guy is in the perfect position to redirect that perfectly into the goal. And I don't know if that's calculated or not. I'm not going to call it one or the other. But nonetheless, what a goal.
Yeah, I mean, they'll take that. It puts them up a goal in this match. I don't have words for what happened, but they'll definitely take that. Crazy shot and crazy pass, but we'll see Complex and Sleepers on the offensive here, but gets cleared away by Penn. Penn almost gets a nice little touch on the Raptor from the sidewall. Spoopy gonna take a 50, gets a pass too, just Penn back. Tyler pops it mid, Penn gets a nice clear. Thought that may have been going mid for one of the Sleepers guys just sitting there.
Yeah, I think so too. One thing I wanted to say real quick is Tyler AG. I was hoping that his goal would ignite this or really just be an ignition to the Sleepers offense, but it really hasn't been. Ever since that opportunity, there really hasn't been much. Silver Knights have been suffocating the Sleepers team right now, just on the midfield. So much good pressure coming their way.
Yeah, again, 8 seed versus the number 1 seed, and again, also 1 game differential between these two teams in the regular season. So just because it's 8 seed versus 1 seed, looks crazy on the scoreline. But this Silver Knights team is kind of nuts, as Penn might just have an open net. He has to get around 1, but Spoopy couldn't, he decides to go for that there. Tyler's going to take it to the side. Gets not a great touch, unfortunately, but clears it away so Spoopy can take this.
Yeah, look, Silver Knights just trying to maintain this defensive stature that they've done so well of maintaining so far. The Sleepers team, they have 2 players that have averaged over a goal per game during the regular season, and so far they've held them to very little goals so far. So huge kudos to this Silver Knights defense. But I kind of, as I'm saying that, Sleepers kind of find their defense lacking a little bit. Maybe a little bit of an overcommit.
Again, hyper aggression. It has its moments of good and then its moments of bad, and that right there is one of your bad moments, when you're just pushed up too far, hoping to get a goal, but you just get beat on one play or another, and then goes into your own net.
Yep, 30 seconds left to go here in game 3, and going for a crazy redirect. Would have been cool if it worked out. Spoopyman gets a 50. Raptor looking a little bit awkward. Finally does get up, puts it up high, maybe for Penn, who puts a shot on goal. Put up to the backboard by Complex. Green Guy forced to make a crazy centering pass there. Goes again. And the Silver Knights offense, they're really just playing with their food right in front of that blue net, but Sleepers defense does hold strong. Tied up 2-2. Will we see an overtime, or will someone get a 0-second goal? We will see. Ball goes up. Penn keeps it alive for now. Raptor gets a good 50. goes banging off the crossbar, and I think this will touch the ground. And game number 3, it gets sent to an overtime.
Yeah. Whoever wins this one goes up in the series, and honestly, we could see the momentum really shift here. Whoever wins this could very well take off with this series. That game 3 momentum when you're tied up is very big for your own mentality, and we might see one here if Penn can't get to this, but he does. Very close call for the Silver Knights.
Yeah, a little bit of an awkward touch there from Spoopy going into the midfield. Penn going up off the side wall. Doesn't quite do anything with it. A little bit of a slow start here, Weevil, to this overtime. Both teams playing a little bit too scared. And that's going to be it. Spoopy reacting in the cams just kind of finds Raptor lacking a little bit. And yeah, I spoke a little bit too soon. It looks like it was just awkward for that full, whatever, 39, 40 seconds that overtime lasted. But Sleeper is able to, in my opinion, steal away this game number 3. In my opinion, Silver Knights had the momentum pretty much that whole game.
Yeah, it just, again, very unfortunate on the side of Silver Knights. Very well played by the Sleepers. I think they had much better defense that game. Their offense was a lot more impressive. They took looks like a total of 11 shots that time, and actually was able to put at least 3 on the net, or 3 inside the net. But those saves are what's helping them right now. You know, they're making it a little harder for the Silver Knights team to score on them.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Sleepers definitely looked a little bit better. You know, like you said, offensively, they had a lot more opportunities and were able to capitalize. You see Complex with him 5 shots himself. I mean, we kind of saw that last game where it was pretty much all Sleepers on offense, but it was really the Silver Knights defense that held so strong. And this game, they start to let in a couple more than what they did in game number 2, which ultimately ends in their demise as game 3 goes to Sleepers. And like you said, this game was going to be huge for the momentum, and it really is. So as of right now, Sleepers have the momentum. We'll see if they can continue that here going into game number 4.
Obviously, the content guy in me wants this to go back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah.
And of course, I want Silver Knights to win because I bet on them and also predicted them. But again, I would like to see a back and forth and back and forth. We might see that here as Penn puts it on. Just a easy open net. Gets them up 1-0 in the 4th game.
Yeah, it's kind of an unfortunate challenge there for Tyler. He tries to meet Penn there in the middle. Not able to find a touch on it, which was much needed in that situation, and that's just going to be open. Silver Knights strike first, just a couple seconds into game number 4. Complex looking to answer back, but a good save coming out from Pendragon there. Gonna put this one off the sidewall. Not able to find the settle, but Tyler goes missing. Penn gets a flick. Complex doesn't bite. Finally goes and doesn't get a good challenge on it. Spoopy gets a nice clear out.
Yeah, Penn was kind of saucing there, the Sleepers team there. I saw him hold the ball for a good solid 10 seconds there. Kind of playing like a Div B player. Kind of like just giving him the most props I can. But yeah, we'll see Tyler probably take this to the side. Might get one more, pass it mid. Goes mid, Complex is there, but just decides to take it to the left again. He can't get it, or right again. Couldn't quite get a shot off. Nobody for Silver Knights was quite going for it, but I think that was Penn at the end that eventually took it off. Yeah. If you're Sleepers, what do you think they need to do to get some goals on? Because they want to take off with this.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of said it before, right? It's the Silver Knights defense has just been so strong. I think they need to start looking for some more disruption, just a more aggressive, especially as first man, be a little bit more aggressive, look for those disruptions on the back line or maybe even on the back check, right? You know, as first man, go challenge the ball, chase it a little bit, and then if it doesn't end up in a goal, try and find a demo, disrupt these Silver Knights rotations because they've been so good so far, and the only way to kind of combat that is to take them out of that rotation and force those disruptions. So like I said, I'm looking for sleepers to try and be a little bit more aggressive on the front end. But when I look at all three of these players on sleepers, none of them are really known to be that that demo heavy, bump heavy player. So it would be a pretty drastic change, but in my opinion, I think that's what they need to do.
Yeah, I think if anyone we're gonna see, it'd be Tyler AG. Again, being that kind of nice third man. But we might see a goal here. Oh my God, Penn missed it. No, I thought he had it. I thought it was gonna be he was gonna save it. But this over aggression again, I think is just kind of killing Silver Knights a little bit. But oh, I thought for sure that was gonna be a save. Unfortunate. Yeah. Lagged at the worst time is what Penn says. Unfortunate if that is the case.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate. Raptor makes a much needed touch, but Tyler AG comes in flying, reads that touch perfectly. And Tyler, it's a good read there. I mean, he just barreled his way in. He kind of took what I said to heart, maybe. Just barrels his way in, showing all of the aggression in the world, and it ends up in a goal for Sleepers as they find themselves in the lead once again.
And that's gotta feel good. Yeah, that's gotta feel good for Sleepers, because what you want is all-out aggression. Don't let them breathe. Don't let them do anything with the ball. You just take up your pads, your boost pads, and you run with it. You don't let them do anything. And that's exactly what Tyler AG did there.
One thing I noticed about Tyler AG is we've seen and this is only the times where the camera has cut to him. I noticed that he finds himself with low boost so much, so and he ends up just kind of making an awkward touch, maybe even giving it away. I'm looking for Tyler to maybe consume his or preserve his boost a little bit more.
Somebody teach this man the boost rotations, the boost pad placements.
Maybe
he'd be so much faster if he had just those little tiny boost pads.
I definitely agree. As Penn makes a decent touch off of his own back wall, pinch comes out, ball goes flying into this blue side. Tyler actually makes a whoa!
What a shot!
What a touch coming
from! Was it
a
dunk?
It was a dookie. The dookie comes out, the first dookie. The dookie of the first dookie of the night for Penn, or for in all the series that are on stream tonight. What a beautiful read coming from Penn. It kind of catches them lacking on a back pass, and they get the equalizer here.
I thought Tyler was going to get to that, but he kind of was just a little too far forward, and I don't think he expected. We almost saw a was that I would consider that a doomsday, I guess, but that was almost nuts. And Raptor, this aggression from this team. It's just a lot. It's too much for Sleepers to handle right now.
Yeah, and that's I think Tyler's just a little bit awkward there on the back line. Probably wants that one back a little bit. Spoopy sees the awkwardness, tries to save face, but ultimately ball finds its way into the back of the net. Now Silver Knights find themselves in the lead. We're going back and forth here in this game 4. We'll see if Sleepers can try and find it again as Complex goes flying up the field, finds a touch. Tyler AG goes missing. Spoopy comes in flying. Kind of a dangerous commit there, but it ends up working out. They're bringing the aggression, which is, I think, what they need. Tyler makes a touch off the back wall for a green guy, who gets another one. Penn is the last man back, but he has a lot of space to work with, and he gets a nice touch around that defender.
Man, I'm kind of blanking. I'm trying to think of a different word for aggression, because I feel like I've said it a ton, but it's just like it's like a D word. I can't think of it, but
I don't know what you're talking about either.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's just one of those days. We're old men. We're tired.
Yeah.
As we get down to 30 seconds left, Sleepers are looking to score another one. Hopefully they can get it here within the next 20 seconds. It's going to be tough, this defense from Silver Knights, and currently this offense right now with the demos is just putting them to rest. As we see Raptor but get a fantastic pass to Penn, and that's just going to seal the deal in this game 4.
I think it will, unless we get some sort of like double kickoff goal. I think that goal about seals the deal here in game 4. And we're seeing some back and forth action here between the number 1 and number 8 seed. It's fantastic. This is what we asked for, but at this point, I don't know how much more my voice can handle.
Can they go one more for the road?
One more for the road? Maybe not. Oh, the ball's up.
Hope it's still up.
Tyler, clip.
Oh, Tyler just puts it
Tyler,
down.
clip. Well, never mind. Silver Knights run away with game number 4, tying the series up 2-2. MVP of that game, if not of the entire series so far, is Penn for me. He has been very dominant. He's been getting so many great reads off the backboard, just so consistent. Yeah, that's really what it has been. Minus that maybe that goal that kind of rolled in that he maybe could have touched. I don't really know. He says it's leg. I don't really know. But other than that, Penn has just been really dominating the series so far.
Yeah, he's been playing quite well. And honestly, we can't forget to mention Raptor. I mean, he's been playing really solid too. Green Guy was a little more passive that game, which is not bad. Sometimes you just need that passive player, but Raptor and Penn, those two, this game, just kind of crushed it.
Yeah.
Raptor giving 2 assists to Penn, so you can see them being a fantastic duo.
And actually, it's kind of complex. That's kind of has a little bit of a slower game. We didn't really say his name at all. Kind of has a lot of zeros going down the stat sheet, minus some demos. So he was trying to create some opportunities, which is definitely, like we've said, I think what sleepers need to do. But nonetheless, you can tell that when it's potentially one player that's not firing on all cylinders, it's really affecting the sleepers team. And maybe we see a kickoff goal here going into game 5. Green
what a shot!
Oh my goodness, that's a perfectly timed flip there. What an angle from Green Guy to get so much power. Complex had no chance of saving that one.
There's your Season 3 Div D MVP right there. That was a fantastic shot. I think I would have missed that personally. I'm terrible at those shots. So, I mean, that was fantastic placement from him.
Ball goes into the midfield here. Penn pops it up off the wall. He's going to have another touch on it. Not too productive, but that is going to be a productive touch. He's trying to get it in the midfield. Cut down by Complex, though. Grabs this big boost. And that's not a great touch from Green Guy. It looks like Penn and Raptor are going to be able to get back, though. Penn's going to have a free pop. Poopy is there for the challenge. Gets a piece of it. Complex goes up once again. Challenges Green Guy. Gets a piece of that, but he's going to have maybe another touch. A little bit awkward. Tyler patiently waits. Gets a good 50. This one goes into the midfield. Raptor gets up to it. Puts this one over in the blue corner. Poopy's going to have to follow up on this one. Met by Penn. That's a good 50. Tyler needs to make a touch here. He does, but Green Guy's waiting. But not a good enough shot. Just not enough power.
Just not quite enough power. But, like, Green Guy's just putting the placement on. He just can't quite get it through. As the Complex marksman's going to take this up in the air. Might look for a dribble. Maybe even a... I thought he was hopefully going to go for a flipper set. That'd be crazy to see in Div C. Although, I watched the last Div C game, and I saw some crazy shots coming from them. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some nuts shots coming out in this series, too. But right now, this pressure from... by the way, pressure is the one I was looking for. This pressure from Sleepers was looking really good, really hot there.
Yeah, I think this is more of what we normally see with Sleepers. It's like we said, we have Spoopy and Complex who are averaging over a goal per game. And that's looking a little bit awkward. Complex comes in, saving Spoopy there on a little bit of an awkward touch. Penn goes up off the wall, showing some good car control. Gets it on one. Tyler needs to make a touch here, and he does. Penn gonna come in, put that ball off to the side. Complex gets a nice 50, goes straight up. Penn's gonna have a read on this. Popped it over to the right. I don't know if it was an intentional pass, but it works as a good pass. Spoopy gets a nice touch as Complex follows up on it. He's gonna have another one on this. He's gonna try maybe to slot this one, and he finds an opening. And he slots that one right in the top middle of that net. I think Penn was just a little bit sitting too far front net as Complex tucks that behind him, and that's a beautiful shot coming from the captain.
That's the power of Complex Marksman. We saw he didn't do much last game except put out demos, but I think you need to keep this guy on the front line taking those shots. He's got fantastic placement with power, and so I think if they keep him there in that position, they'll find some success, and hopefully we can get another game off of Silver Knights. I Raptor.
Agree.
Yeah, as we see Raptor go up. Tyler's gonna take this to the side. Doesn't quite get the extra touch. Spoopy. Oh, I thought he might have had an angle, but hits it to the side instead. Just miss after miss right now. Hopefully somebody can get it. And we're just kind of seeing a midfield battle currently. Gonna determine I think whoever scores next might take this.
Oh my god.
I was really hoping.
I literally saw Tyler AG just like sitting in as a goalie right there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Almost ends up in a goal. Almost too slow to that challenge right after. Keeps it alive though. Minute 50 left to go. Complex trying to make something happen. Swoopy's gonna have a free pop up here. Sends it a little bit too far left. Opts to not go for it. Just waiting on a touch here. This is gonna be into the midfield. Tyler goes up for it. Maybe drops it down low.
Oh my god, almost an own goal.
And saves an own goal. So that was like, I'm really sorry for saying this, but that was like one of the most Mickey things I've seen today.
Yep.
That should have been an own goal, and Penn finds himself in a good spot to save an own goal.
Bro, Penn's fighting a 1v5 here right now.
Fighting demons.
Yeah, he's fighting demons on defense right now. I saw Green Guy literally go, like he had like a grimace after that. He couldn't stop smiling because he couldn't believe that they got away with that one. But we might see a goal here, but Scooby just open. I think he went too fast, but Penn was right on his butt, so I don't know. He might have been able to save it there.
That's a must score situation right there for sleepers. Tyler gonna go up for this one, putting some pressure on. This is gonna be awkward. No follow up as second man. Complex comes in a little bit late, but it's gonna work out. That's a good 50. Green Guy looking a little bit awkward off the back wall. Tyler comes in with the aggression as second man, which is a good sign. Spoopy comes flying in. Penn's gonna be able to handle this one off the back wall. Tyler goes up, shuts that one down. Complex dodges the demo, gets a nice touch on the ball, gonna get another one right on Penn, and Spoopy gonna maybe try and rip one. A good, what a bump coming from Complex. Oh my god, dude, watch this. Complex times this bump perfectly. He waits for Spoopy Man to shoot, gets the bump. Dude, that is a high IQ play right there. 16 seconds left to go, and what a masterclass showing from Complex and Spoopy.
We can't forget that shot either. I mean, if he had hit that a little bit more right, I think that would have been a save. But because it bounced off that corner, and they're going to take another one, I can't even get my thoughts out before they score another. But yeah, that corner bounce was huge for them on that goal. And it looks like Sleepers are going to take this one now. It's just been a back and forth per game. So
yeah, no, that was a crazy play. I'm still just in awe. I mean, that is gonna, if that doesn't ignite your offense and ignite the vibes and emotions, I don't know what else will. Maybe Penn looking for one for the road. Shut down by Tyler 8G off the backboard. And Sleepers striking back. It's been back and forth this entire series now. And if we continue this pattern, I'm gonna try not to cast or curse it. I'll knock on wood. If we're gonna continue this pattern, it's gonna be Sleeper series if we go back and forth. But with that game right there progressing to match point, I think that's really intimidating mentally. So Silver Knights are gonna need to show some grit right here to bring this to game 7.
Yeah, I'm not so worried about Penn's mental. I'm more worried about, because he's been playing insane.
Yeah.
I just hope Green Guy and Raptor take their time, get their passes off, and just play smart in this, because that's what they're going to need. They need to just keep demoing, keep the pressure, and they will. I think they'll be fine. But yeah, that own goal. I just saw that own goal in the
replay.
In the replay, yeah, that should have been it. That was crazy.
Yep, timeout comes out here from Silver Knights. Obviously, there's no other chance for them to use it unless they use it after their if they win the next game. So they're gonna try and ice out this Sleepers momentum they have going here.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, definitely good shout. I was kind of maybe expecting it to go the last game that Sleepers won, but definitely a good timeout. So like I said, to try and ice out that momentum that they have from that game. Yeah, I mean, that's a good call, because right now Sleepers are looking to try and run with this thing and end this game, end the series right here and right now. And it was looking good coming off that last game, I have to say.
Yeah. I think the reason that Silver Knights lost that one was because they just got a little, whether it was subconsciously, I don't think they were as aggressive. They didn't seem to be demoing as much. Or putting on as many shots. They seemed kind of stuck in their own half a lot more. And that may be because Sleepers just put on their offensive boots and really stuck to it. I mean, they seem to have been playing much better than Silver Knights there. But if you're Silver Knights, you just got to turn it on, lock in.
Yep, I completely agree. I'm going to say let's join up. Let's send her in. Will this be the last game of the series here? We will find out very, very shortly here. If we're going to go by the pattern, this should theoretically go in favor of Silver Knights. I think that the timeout call is definitely a good call, but game number 6 getting underway here between the Sleepers and Silver Knights. Fortunately enough, unlike the other 2 matches of the night, there's really not as much on the line. Obviously it's playoffs, so every win matters, but there's no elimination, no land qualification on the line here, so both these teams have another life to work with here, so won't be the end of the road for either of these guys, but it will be huge for playoff or making land. Whoever does come on top here, Sleeper's starting to do it here in 6.
Yeah, whoever wins here, I mean, they've only got 1 more to play, or technically 2 max, because if they win this one, then all they have to do is win the next one, and then they are on to land in the winner's bracket, which is a huge advantage for yourself, because you don't have to play as many games. But Tyler gets a nice little double. Well, I think it was a double tap dunk. So
I don't know. I don't know what you want to call that. That's just a bar down. That's really what it was. Just rings it.
Good shot.
It just was. We'll call it that. Yep. What a good shot coming out from Tyler 8G to get the first one here, and that's gonna do a lot for the momentum and mental of the Sleepers team, because it seems like they've kind of been off and on in this series. So if they're gonna try and end it here and now, that's definitely a good sign. Tyler's gonna turn in the midfield here, get a touch, ends up giving away possession though, but Complex able to get a 50 with Pendragon there. Raptor's gonna go up off the sidewall, and he was a really quiet player in the last game. I think we're gonna need him to kind of go back to how he was playing in those, I think it was games 2 and 3, because he's looking really good. Kind of been a little bit quiet since then, so I'm looking for him to go as Spoopy gets a nice touch off the sidewall. Pen's going to put this one over to the corner. Handled by Complex. Raptor going to put one on net. Spoopy makes an awkward save. The rebound goes right in front of the net as Tyler makes a good diving save.
Tyler's kind of playing really well on that defense. Currently, he's top of the leaderboard. 1 save, 1 goal. So, I mean, he's kind of putting in the work for his team in this match point. For him, I think he's hoping to end this for them. Just get him in that winner's bracket. As we see Penn might be going for something else, but I don't think he had the boost to finish it off. Spoopy's gonna hit it off the sidewall, gets 50'd into the corner. Penn misses, but kind of fakes out Complex at the same time, allowing Green Guy just to hit it away. Penn, a little bit interesting touch. I don't know if I would have probably done that. Kind of stopping your own team there. But Complex gonna fake it, maybe get one more. Green Guy with a fantastic save. Good awareness. As Penn takes it up the sidewall, it doesn't have boost again. And we'll see Silver Knights just kind of retreat to get stuck in their backside.
Complex gets a good touch off the backboard. Spoopy was there for the follow-up. Tyler going for another one. But by the skin of their teeth, Silver Knights get out of that one. A couple of really dangerous shots from Tyler 8G and Complex, I believe. Almost ends up in a goal. Silver Knights stay alive though. 2 minutes left to go. We'll see if Penn, who's done so well of leading his team, both defensively and offensively, trying to get something going, can't get it. Tyler is there for a shot. A good touch by Penn. We'll see if Raptor can get around this, and he can't quite do it. Spoopy denies that one. A good touch off the backboard from Penn. Tyler goes missing. We'll see if Penn can try and get one on net, and that one's going to go high, but it's dangerous.
Oh, the demo.
Oh, my
God. Raptor.
Back and forth. I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought Penn was initially going to shoot that. Rings out the crossbar. There was a follow-up. Complex gets a demo, but Raptor comes in clutch as the third man. Slots that one in, and Silver Knights get the equalizer. Minute 42 left to go. And I think we're starting to see the momentum shift once again.
I hope so. I want this to go to game 7, but I didn't think that was going to lead to a goal. I saw a Green Guy get killed, demoed, and I thought he was the only one capable of getting to that, but it was a fantastic shot and follow-up from Raptor, and he gets a nice little 50 there, but nobody in the middle for that. This Penn gets it across the backboard, but might be there to shoot it. Green Guy's gonna go up and score it. nice little touches going on here. I think they're feeling it. They're feeling a little bit.
Yeah, this touch from Penn right here was what really set that whole play up. That's just a beautiful, puts it on a plate for Green Guy there, and a good finish comes out from them. And now Silver Knights get 2 unanswered back-to-back, and now Sleepers. Probably this is kind of where you start to see the despair on their faces. Now they're all of a sudden, they were up by a goal for a majority of that game, and now they're down with a minute left to go. The Silver Knights threatening to go to Game 7 now, which is definitely not what you want if you're a Sleepers player or a fan. Looks like Penn's just continuing this offensive aggression. Can't quite find the touch. Tyler's going to try and clear this out. It's not the best first touch. Complex is there for the follow-up, though. Ends up giving away possession. Penn puts it back in the midfield for Spoopy, who puts this one close to on net. So many people go missing. And I think a 50 keeps that one over the net, but definitely a dangerous opportunity there for Sleepers.
Yes, very close from the Sleepers there. I want to see them get more aggressive. I don't know if they got a little complacent here, just being on match point, but you don't want Silver Knights getting the momentum in this going into Game 7, because more than likely they could take the whole thing. You know, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. So
definitely not.
Yeah.
6 seconds left to go.
Here.
We'll see. Sleepers can try and keep it up. Looking unlikely though. Swoopy gets a clear out. We'll see if Tyler can get there. 50 comes out. Spoopy keeps it up. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god!
What a play! Coming from the Sleepers. From Tyler AG keeps it up. Spoopy keeps it up. And what a finish from Complex.
Wow.
3-man play there to send this game into overtime. We'll see if they can carry on with this momentum and end this series right here and right now. We see Raptor get a huge clear. Spoopy can't get the touch. Tyler gets a much needed touch over to the sidewall. It's Complex. Maybe a pass up to Spoopy. Good bump there from Raptor. Complex maintains his pressure. Gets a good touch. Gets another 50. We'll see if Penn can get a beat. He does. Raptor going to continue on this ball into this blue half. Spoopy has low boost. Green Guy, it's there!
Green Guy!
And he had an open net to send this to Game 7, but unfortunately can't get it.
Oh, dude, Green Guy had just... I don't know. I'm pretty sure he had an open net there, and he just couldn't quite put it on. It's so close. Would have been a great way to end it out. As we see Penn going for maybe a ceiling touch. Couldn't quite get it. Raptor goes for the mid. Might be past. Penn's there. Oh, he almost got the pre-flip. And Green Guy's going to go again. Penn, this aggression right now is going to be huge for them. Raptor puts him mid. Pushed away by Tyler AG. There's so much happening in the midfield right now. It's making it really hard to commentate. Yeah. It's just an all-out fight for this last game.
It's a war for this
second last game. Yeah.
But Silver Knights doing a good job so far, putting on this pressure to try and stay alive. The series is on the line right now. It's going to come down to the next goal. Spoopy Men tries to clear that in the midfield. A demo does come out from Green Guy. That shuts that down. Raptor with a great touch off the backboard. Penn's there.
Oh, Penn would have touched
it. And Silver Knights send it to Game 7 started from a beautiful play from Raptor off the sidewall. And Spoopy can't read it off the backboard. And we're going to see a Game 7 here to end off the night. And I'm not sure how much more my voice can take it. I'm surprised that I'm not voice cracking more, if I'm going to be real with you. My voice is hanging on by a thread. But nonetheless, one more game to end off the night to decide this series. It's going to be a banger. But if we're going to follow the pattern, hopefully Sleepers can take this one.
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta say, Silver Knights, that last goal from Penn and Raptor, it was a fantastic pass from Raptor right off the backboard. Penn just got a beautiful catch and touch to the side. I think it was Complex in net. He just couldn't. He wasn't ready for it. It was either Complex or Spooky. They just were, or Spoopy. They were not ready to try to defend that, and Penn just had a great touch to lead to that net.
Yeah, he really did. And I mean, also kudos to Sleepers for that 0-second goal. I thought with that momentum they were going to run away with this thing, but Man, I mean, the roller coaster of emotions you must be feeling as a player right now for both of these teams. It's got to be crazy.
Just back and forth. I mean, with the back and forth, theoretically, Sleepers should take this one, but we shall see.
We'll try not to cast the curse it too hard.
Yeah. Anything's game. It's really going to depend on how these guys play with each other right now.
They really will. Game number 7 getting underway here between the Sleepers and the Silver Knights. Next game will take the series, progressing to the winner will take will only be one match away from making LAN. It's gonna all come down to this. Spoopy looking aggressive right off the bat. The team pub comes out, but he gets a touch on the ball. It kind of saves the Sleepers right there. It looks like Tyler AG is gonna go up off the wall, grab the big boost. He has a lot of space to work with. Spoopy gonna go up for it, going for a crazy redirect. Would have been a great way to start out the game, but Sleepers coming out swinging so far.
Yeah, so far, Sleepers and Silver Knights they're just kind of neck and neck right now. Another midfield battle. A lot of high flying balls, but we see a double commit on defense. Thank goodness for Penn on Silver Knights. He's there to clear it away. Otherwise, that could have been very detrimental for Silver Knights there. But Penn, quite a bit of boost to work with. Gets a ceiling flip reset. Gets one shot on, but gets cleared away by Spoopy. Fantastic clear. Spoopy's gonna look to 50 this, but it's gonna go right back into Silver Knight's hands.
Yeah, green guy trying to carry this one in. Contested by Complex there, but has 0 boost. Can't escape the demo. Good first touch from Tyler AG. Good wave dash. Gonna try to get his midfield. Good bump. And what a play from Tyler AG.
He set that whole thing up.
Look at that wave dash. Yo, that's got to be a clip. The wave dash into the carry, into the bump. What a play coming from Tyler AG to get the first one. And that's just, that's peak right there. Tyler AG. Oh, man. Spoopy.
Wait, stop. Oh, is he? Oh, does he have the invisible glitch?
Maybe.
Oh no, he's got the invisible. I had that the whole time too, or I had that at one point recently too. So we'll probably have to reset it at 1 goal.
We might have to go back to 0-0 because maybe. I think they've been.
If he couldn't see him the whole time.
Man, that's
trust me, I've had that glitch, and it's trippy when you can't see your own teammate. You're like, where's he at? Like, and then you kind of act like you're lagging.
Yeah, it's hard to know because, like, it looks like it's just bugged from the start. So we're gonna go here for a sec. Make sure. I think we're probably gonna have to start that from the beginning. I think we are. Well, I'm gonna have to say sorry to Tyler.
That invisible glitch, dude. Dang, dude. Tyler, that sucks. I feel bad for you, man. That was a fantastic shot. We'll still probably clip it because it's still nuts, but yeah, very unfortunate that it goes that way.
Because I mean, it's hard to say whether or not that goal happens as a result of a
multi-million-dollar company.
Of the it's hard to say if that goal happens as a result of the of that invisible glitch or whatever. It's hard to say. Did goal happen because of glitch?
Rawr.
Well, we're gonna first goal. Okay.
I think we should just give them 1 goal. I know it sucks, but like it did take a while to mention it.
I'm gonna say, I don't know.
I say put them up 1 goal. We get it fixed because it should have been called a lot sooner, I think, but
yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Did they man, I think we're gonna need a clip. They're saying that they tried to call it sooner. Trying to find
go to the rulebook. I don't know if there's really much in the rulebook that says invisible cars. So
start at. Wait, when was the goal? Wait.
The goal was like almost 2 minutes in, if I remember right, but I don't know. It's
y'all good with 4:30 start?
4 minutes.
4. It's all good vibes. We're just trying to figure out what exactly. We're trying
to make it fair for everybody.
Yeah, because I mean,
circumstances.
It's hard to say whether or not that first goal happened as a result of really what happened, or as a result of the glitch. Start at 4:30. Give sleepers goal at 4:30. Then go.
Yeah, we'll just start at 4:30.
Okay.
Give both teams the chance to really get into gear.
Yep.
In this final game.
Yep.
Unfortunate series today.
Yeah.
Just two stoppages. Yeah. But it's proven to be pretty good.
I mean, it's a close series, so it makes sense to yeah, Raptor's saying he can see him. so we're gonna wait it out. We're back in game. I'll go ahead and toss it over to here for now.
Yeah.
But like I said, we're gonna wait it out. Probably we'll start at 4:30, so we'll give Silver Knights a little bit of time back. For when the goal is scored. Oh yeah, we're seeing some we're seeing some interesting things. I'm not gonna say it on stream. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 4:30 was decided because it's just a nice middle ground. At least then sleepers get their goal that they deserve, and then it gives Silver Knights a little bit of time to regain, just off of that unfortunate glitch.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
All I gotta say is Epic, fix your game. This shouldn't happen. So.
Yep. All right, back into it. 4 minutes 30 on the clock. Sleepers up by a goal here. Kind of a weird start. Penn almost gets a crazy redirect to start it off, but we're gonna see if the that little pause affects any of the momentum they have. That's a good demo on the backboard, but Penn
Tyler doing it again.
trying to just recreate it.
Oh, not an own goal. No, I mean, Boopy scored it at the end, but like that was turning into an own goal by Raptor.
Oh man.
Oh no.
That's so unfortunate, Raptor. It's hard because he's kind of in a bad spot. He probably should have been trying to rotate around the front side of that goal, but ends up just settling it perfectly for Spoopy Man. Sleepers re-find their second goal of the series, showing that they're not going to be affected by this ice so far. Spoopy makes a good touch off the backboard as huge.
What a shot!
That had so much power from Raptor, but an even better save from the Sleepers.
Yeah, I believe that was Tyler that saved that. That was an insane save off of an absolute banger of a shot. I don't know how that thing had so much power. I wonder if he got bumped, but that's gonna be a perfect top left corner slot by Penn.
Yeah,
gets him back one goal. Yeah, makes up for that own goal earlier on in the game.
Yeah, that's just a slot by Penn, the captain, showing he's not giving up on this series just yet. Still so much time left in this game, number 7. And they bring it back within 1. Complex looking a little bit awkward. Spoopy makes a touch. Penn is waiting. Doesn't get the best shot, though, as Spoopy makes a good touch off the sidewall. Raptor gets a touch as the defensive man, and this net is wide open, and that's going to be like the second or third time that we've seen Penn just find an open net like that.
Yeah, it was a fantastic open net shot. Looks like Sleeper just got a little too overzealous, pushing everyone forward, and kind of leads to their demise there. Now it's 0-0. Step 2 complete. You know, it's a tied war.
This series has been the most back and forth I think I've ever... one of the most back and forth series. I mean, even in this game, it's been back and forth a couple times already. Now it's tied up once again, 0-0 game pretty much. with 3 minutes left to go. We'll see if Sleepers can regain and get back what they started. It was looking good at first, but ever since then, so Silver Knights have found an answer. Tyler's going to come in, try and rip a shot, but sends it way far left into the corner. Complex does commit to this ball. Tyler bangs it off the backboard, but Green Guy's going to be able to be there for it. Spoopy puts it right under him. Raptor makes a good touch off of a tough hit there, off of the sidewall. Tyler gets a nice touch into the midfield, but Penn's going to read this one all the way as it goes off of the backboard. Gets another one over Complex, looking a little bit dangerous. Raptor gets a good challenge. Green Guy's going to come in flying, but a good 50 coming up from Swoopy.
Yeah, fantastic 50. We're going to see Green Guy get a great pass to Penn, who puts it on, but Tyler, again, he's kind of everywhere. He's being that defender, and he's got threes. Oh, dang it. As I say that, Green Guy just puts it on, but Tyler honestly has been putting on a really defensive clinical showing.
Man,
it's just unfortunate.
What a regain though. Once again, this is now the second time that I've noticed it from Silver Knights. To be down 2 goals in a game 7, and now they're, in just pretty much a minute, now up a goal. So completely reversed roles here. This could be another one for Complex, and it is on a missed touch from Silver Knights, and Sleepers tying it back up. Oh my god, I don't know even what to say at this point. The amount of times that this has been back and forth. I don't know what's about to happen in the next 2 minutes, Weevil, but I'm here for it. I'm just going to be here.
I just think there's going to be more goals to be scored. It just seems like an all-out offensive shoot fest, like shot fest. I don't know what to expect anymore.
I don't either.
It's just another goal. Yep.
There it is. 2 unanswered.
All right. 6 more where that come from.
I don't know.
Just split it up.
For those of you in the chat, I don't really know how many steps there are to this whole process that you guys are really hoping for. But at this point, it's looking like there's about to be about 30 steps to this. So you guys should just hang tight. Minute 38 left to go. Sleepers up. Now a goal with 2 unanswered of their own. An awkward 50. Spoopy trying to capitalize. Demo does come out. But what a save from Raptor to keep his team alive here. Green Guy gets a huge beat. This is going to be awkward. Double commit comes out from the Sleepers. And a huge clear from Penn. Raptor goes up for the read. Can't quite get it. Green Guy's going to rip a shot.
What a
and
shot!
There it is. Green Guy shooting lights out right now. I mean, that's the second one now that we've seen. And that's just an absolute clanger from Green Guy.
That's like the second or third time I've seen Green Guy hit that exact same shot this series. He just doesn't miss those.
And the thing is he makes it look so easy too. No air roll, no nothing, and he just gets so much power.
Perfect placement.
Yeah, it's so
like rape of the crossbar.
So good. The fundamentals in that man are strong. But a minute left to go. We'll see if Sleepers can regain again. A huge demo. We'll see if can't find the double Spoopy commits as well. Can't quite find it. So many demos coming out on the back end. The net's open for Complex. Can't get enough power on it. And Sleepers really putting on the pressure. But now a counterattack is coming. Spoopy makes a touch. Double commit comes out. This is going to be dangerous. But nobody goes. Double commit comes out from Silver Knights. Tyler needs to make a touch there. Able to get
what
back.
A save.
Almost catastrophic there for the Sleepers. I think the nerves are starting to get to these teams. But 30 seconds left to go, Weevil. And we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, this could be a fantastic Raptor, but he couldn't quite get that. I don't think he had enough boost, and Complex clears it away. Tyler looking a little awkward on his side, but Complex just misses. Tyler's going to take this up. He might get the same shot that he had earlier. Passes to Spoopy Man. That's going top corner. Spoopy Man gets a double tap.
Spoopy! Oh my god.
What is this game?
Spoopy Man might be the steal of Division C. Ice in this man's veins. 2 seconds left to go. Perfect read off the backboard. Raptor keeps his ball up. 1 second to go. Backflips. Oh boy, that hits the corner. The ball is still up.
Green Guy. Green
This
guy.
is crazy. This is crazy. Penn tries to keep it up. Green guy's there.
Oh
And
God.
that's going to be it. What?
Wow. If I was Silver Knights, I would be devastated. Like you push through all of those issues and setbacks
And to get
just to get double tapped like that
And 2 seconds left in the game.
left. Yeah. I feel terrible for them, but honestly, well played by Sleepers. That was insane. That was such a fun series.
I don't know if I've seen that level of ice in anybody's veins in a long time here in DCRL. Spoopy Men putting the team on his back. 4 goals in that game to seal the deal for the Sleepers in just a slugger fest. Both of these teams just throwing haymakers back and forth this whole series. Sleepers, the #1 seed, probably for a reason, even though they are really close, you know, end up on top, and now they're only 1 series win away from making LAN. What an absolute series, Weevil. I mean, I can't believe it.
Yeah, my voice is kind of going now at this point, but that was a crazy game 7. Unfortunate that we had to restart the server, but I mean, it was a fantastic showing from both teams. So
yeah, it really is.
Couldn't ask for a better one.
But anyways, we do have them in for a winner's interview here. It looks like Complex is on the phone with somebody. Yo, hello.
I just.
Oh,
right
Spoopy
now.
can't hear.
I don't. I have no
Can you guys-
ideas.
I can hear Spoopy, but he can't hear us. Maybe.
Wait, can they hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. We can hear him.
Yeah.
Wait, can
Yeah, Gilly.
Wait, can any of these people hear me right now?
I can hear you.
I can hear you, Whirl.
They can hear you.
Wait, who can hear me?
Can you?
Tyler?
Can you hear
Spoopy?
them?
I can hear you.
Tyler, I hear
I
you.
hear you.
Tyler?
Can you hear me, Whirl? I'm talking right now.
Yes, I
Oh,
hear
it's
you,
good
Chance.
channel.
I can hear you.
Shit.
Oh man. I don't know what's going on. Does Spoopy should have all the perms to talk? It's definitely something on like his end or something, because we can hear him. So I don't know.
I'll text him quick.
Spoopy, you can hear us, can't you?
Oh, dude, they got to unlock the channel. I can't.
I
I
can.
can't transfer it to my PlayStation, bro.
Dude, I can hear him. I don't know what.
I can hear him. Yeah.
Do you have him muted, World?
I just texted him.
No, I don't have him muted.
I can hear him, and I think he can hear me.
He read my note. He knows we can hear him.
I don't really have another way to. Oh, wait. I'll just.
Can you like
This whole
join?
stream is scuffed.
Can you
Oh
join
my
Discord
God.
on like his phone or something? Maybe.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Yeah, I know. I can't hear
most-
you guys, though.
You can't hear us? Oh, jeez.
The most scuffed way to start a winner's interview after like a crazy
Dude,
series.
It was already
Yeah.
scuffed series. Why not make it a scuffed interview?
Yeah, might as well, right? There's a tell him to join like the waiting room VC or something. There's
Oh,
one that everybody should be able to see on his phone. Is he joining on his phone?
I don't know. He read my first thing saying we can hear him, and
Now he's not
Not-
responding.
I think he might be trying to pull it up on his phone.
Okay, we'll see if this works. Okay, can you hear us now?
What up? All right.
Yeah.
I've been reading my PlayStation, but
Okay, dubs. Okay, we got him in. I think everybody can hear us. I think we're good to go. Just go ahead and put it out there right now. What an absolute crazy series, boys. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and toss it over to you, Complex, the captain of this team. How many ups and downs were there mentally in this series?
I think that was the worst series of Rocket League I've ever played. That was kind of miserable. I was like, scored on for like 5 games in a row.
Yeah, it really was.
yeah.
I mean, the
We're
amount
just
of
trying to keep positive in the comms, but it was a little tough.
I can definitely see that. I mean, the amount of ups and downs you have. I mean, you know, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, I'm thinking a lot about like the amount of like you had a couple 0-second goals, and then to have it end, you know, in overtime, you end up losing, right? You come off of that. I was really hoping that game 7 was gonna go your way. I mean, we have that disconnect and stuff like that. So kudos to you
Yeah.
for sticking through it and end up getting the dub. Weevil, you have any questions for these boys?
I just gotta say, Tyler, you did great. Like, you're kind of a player that can either not do so well or just pop off, and I think this is your series. I'm gonna be real. You're you're playing so well, and I'm sad you didn't get that second goal where you like carried it and then demoed, and it led to that goal.
Oh,
But
yeah, it's
uh,
all good. We
still
won.
got the
That's all
clip.
that
saw it.
matters.
yeah, we got the
Won,
clip.
That's all that matters.
Yep.
The
So
clip.
you played nuts. Honestly, all of you guys did. You guys worked very well together and kind of persevered through a very weird series where we just
Yeah, for
hopped
sure.
to 2 different servers. So um, good on you. But I guess the only question I've got is like, you guys nervous now, or are you guys, you're 1 game away from LAN. So
Damn.
What's the vibes? What's the vibes? What's the
I-
vibes?
yeah.
I mean, how are you guys feeling going in? Like you're like you said, you're 1 series away. How is that feeling for you boys? You confident?
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, I think so. We played Noah's team, and you know what happened the last time we played them. So
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I mean that'll be a matchup, right? I mean, the LAN qualification matches are always really fun to watch. But I gotta ask you, Spoopy, the man. I was saying this on the cast. I don't think I've seen that amount of ice in anybody's veins in a long time in DCRL. I mean,
dude, that last one.
Game 7, 2 seconds left. I don't know if I'd classify that as like a double tap, but nonetheless, like crazy read off the backboard. What's going through the comms? What's going through your head in that moment? Is it like, does time slow down and it's just like happening, or like what's happening in your brain?
I just blinked and it all happened before my eyes. I mean, for sure it wasn't a double tap. It hit the ground. You know what I mean? I don't write the rules. But-
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, the comms are going crazy. All the boys are just screaming. We're like, yeah! And then Chad's over here. All right, lock it. Last 2 seconds, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I said, the amount of ice that a person must have in their veins to do something like that, crazy. So I with that showing right there, I think it's stuff like that that's really gonna separate you guys from everybody else in Division C. I mean, you have everybody's so close in records, right? I mean, that was the 8th seed, and their record was 4-4, and your guys were 5-3. So it's like, that's the type of thing, the clutch gene, the Kobe Bryant, Mamba mentality, like that type of thing. That's what's gonna really separate you guys, and you guys really showed it here tonight. So huge kudos to you guys going into the next
Appreciate
week's
that,
match.
man.
So, Weevil,
Thanks, Will.
any last questions you want to say before we go ahead and just toss this one away?
Good luck in your next game. I mean, hope to see it land. That'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely. We see Raptor. He's saying def a rematch coming into the finals at LAN. So he's looking to come
looking to
back
get
right now. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for joining for me and giving us some great content to cast over. So good luck in your next
For
match.
sure. Thank you guys for casting. We appreciate it.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait to watch this one back.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
God.
All right. Thanks, you boys. We're going to throw it back over to a different scene.
Thank you, fellas.
Good night.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking at the timer on how long I have been live. It's at 4 hours. I've been live for 4 damn hours of my night, completely gone in like the snap of a finger. I mean, it really did not feel like 4 hours. I mean, it's such a good stream, so many good series. I mean, from back to front. But this series, what an absolute shootout. Going down to literally the last 2 seconds of regulation. Spoopy Men ends it, and Sleepers take it in a 7 and progress to pretty much just 1 series away from making LAN. So all I have to say is thank you, Weevil, for coming on stream with me. And
No, thank you. Seriously, 4 hours is a crazy amount of time to be just talking for. I mean, I'm tired after 1. You did it for 4 hours. I almost swore there. 4 hours. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, you're insane. So thank you.
I mean, I only do it because it's fun. I literally only do it because it's fun. So it's a lot of fun to, like I said, watch everything progress, and you know, especially coming down to the last minute, right? I mean, coming down to the last, you know, seeing everything end. I have to give a quick shout out, like one more time, to the people that got knocked out tonight. You know, their season's over. You know, Yellow Dog. You know, huge shout out to you. You know, your team for being a part of DCRL. Huge shout out to especially the Bad Seeds. Their season ended tonight. Marty and Grant, that it was their last game of DCRL ever. You know, they're graduating. So it's really gonna suck to see those guys go. You know, they've been a part of DCRL since the very beginning. So it's gonna be kind of like a new wave / new generation, really, of DCRL, I think, going into next semester. So huge shout out to all the boys that got knocked out tonight. Thank you for being a part of DCRL. It's a blast. It really is. So with that, like I said, that is going to end the stream tonight. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We're gonna have more coming your way. There's still a lot of playoff action to be played, but we're coming down on a week left of playoffs, and then we have a week off, and then it's LAN time, baby. So it's coming down right to the last minute here. And it's fun to see how this is all playing out. So Weevil, thank you one last time for hopping on the cast with me, and for everybody else watching, thank you guys for everything, a couple subs, stuff like that. But we'll probably be back tomorrow or Thursday at the very least, so make sure you stay tuned for that, and have a good rest of your nights. Peace out.